Yeah, we gotta jump. We gotta close your laptop and jump over it. We
should do like put like a gun, a little toy gun in the green screen, and then just run and jump over it, and that would be, and then you can put whatever you want in the back of the green
We do have that like pop gun. Like just like put it on the green screen. We just go like
Action!
Welcome back to Coming This Summer / Jumping the Gun.
I guess it was a adequate intro.
This is something you've wanted to get into since last week.
Since the dawn of this film being made, I didn't give it crap darn diddly darn about Batgirl until I learned Brendan Fraser was allegedly the main bad guy who, in the Batman mythos, if you don't know, is Rogues. Firefly.
See, we don't just talk Marvel here.
It's just basically a dude with a jetpack and flamethrowers. Firefly. You know what I mean?
Like with the flying in the fire.
Yeah. So I've always liked his design because like I like fire-based things. You know, like Human Torch is cool.
I was
and
about
all
to
that
say.
shit. Yeah. This is like mechanical Human Torch.
Okay.
Basically.
Like
if
not
a guy,
superpowers.
if like me or you decided to become Human Torch and you're like, I got a jetpack and flamethrowers.
So
fuck with me. Yeah. Batman. Yeah. Batgirl. So Batgirl was in development by Warner Brothers and DC for quite some time.
Yeah, we covered that. Yeah,
it was actually we actually do have that.
It was basically more or less done. They said, right?
More, yeah,
not less as much as more.
More or less done. No, the first one. You were right the first time. Yeah, more and more done. It was done. It was literally done. Along with also, we covered Scoob. Yeah,
getting
also
the
got
axe.
Yeah.
Which my kids were pissed because they were watching the Scoob from
Well, I'm a little pissed that was canceled and we got Velma, but that's not this episode.
No, that's a different episode. That's a different WB decision. WB.
I don't think I was excited for Batgirl, mostly because I didn't know where it was going to fall in with,
but here's the weird thing.
Robert Pattinson's Batman,
right?
You know?
But with the announcements that the DC Lord and Savior, the JGCU,
yeah.
He basically, it makes it sound like Batgirl should have been a thing because he wants the Bat family. Batman,
which means Batgirl will be a thing. Which, that's not to say he won't cast the same person.
I don't think she wants. I mean, that's a if you put your heart and soul into a movie to be a superhero, they film the whole thing.
I think they could get Brendan Fraser
back. You're never
back.
Getting it. It's never coming out.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'm not coming back then.
Yeah,
we'll do it again. Fuck you.
No.
Yeah, I won't do it again.
I won't. Yeah, have fun with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Brendan Fraser coming back and being in a superhero movie after him
Which
not being in a lot of things for a while.
Because James Gunn's buddy said, the movie was unwatchable.
Yeah.
He said it wasn't, it would have been the worst thing ever. Then she came out and said, no, it wasn't. And then Brendan Fraser came out and said, no. It looked pretty cool.
It was pretty done.
What I saw.
Yeah,
it looked pretty
looked
cool.
Rad.
Yeah.
Firefly. Brendan Fraser is any superhero bad guy, villain. Would have been awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would have been rad.
I just want another Mummy movie.
I think we have more potential
opens
than
up
ever.
that for that.
Yeah. Brendan Fraser seems to have gained a lot of confidence in the last couple years. You know what I mean? Well, he has.
Oh, I thought you were making a weight joke. And I was like, that's not cool.
No. Because, he's really not that
He's
big.
gained a lot of
He's
confidence.
Really not, like, compared to, obviously, when he was, in
the
Mummy.
Stuff.
Yeah. The whale was prosthetics.
It was. But he's like a bigger guy, he said. And he's bigger now. But that's one of those things where if Universal's like, we'll give you $10 million,
you
get in shape.
Fat. Oh, yeah.
I think you filmed the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
Now, like where he's out of shape, and he's like, I gotta get back into it. And then you film the montage.
Are you talking about Mummy now?
4, I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
We went Brendan Fraser. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
I'm like, what the fuck do you? I'm like, Firefly's not like. What are you talking about?
I don't think James Gunn will bring any of that stuff back though.
No.
Not with the same people. He seemed to like really have a grudge against anything he didn't do.
We got more of a timeline on James Gunn. This is kind of like Batgirl. Oh, it is jumping the gun. Do we want to get into the timeline that released?
Yeah, you were saying
James Gunn allegedly was hired to do Superman before he was offered the job of DC
Which I feel
CEO.
like that contradicts what we had heard like last year when he was declining the job. But was saying he'd only take the job if he got Superman.
Right.
I thought it was like rumors and reports. So
right.
That seems
so he got
fishy.
Superman, and then he also took the CEO job. But in the middle of that, Henry Cavill showed up as Superman in Black Adam, which apparently...
And then also released a press statement saying that he was back.
Which was before James Gunn was CEO, technically.
But
after
allegedly.
He was hired to write the movie of Superman. So there's something wrong there. There's something that's not right. And I think James Gunn just came out and said, yeah, they wanted me to write Superman before. Even though Superman's like the only movie he wanted to write. And it sounds like, well, no, you started writing this the second you got the job. Because
James
now
Gunn's
you're like,
Chris
now
Pratt's
I can do
Superman?
yeah. God damn it, dude. So,
No, it does.
so
It
that's
sounds
why
like that.
Cavill's
Exactly.
out. Right. So that's why Cavill's out. Because he was already writing Superman before he showed up
didn't want
in
Cavill.
Black Adam. He didn't want
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
He
which
knew what he was gonna
contradicts
do.
what he said.
Yeah.
And it was like, he didn't fit. No.
He didn't
You
fit
just
because you
didn't write
fired
him
him.
in. You idiot. Yeah. What do you mean he doesn't fit for Superman? They wanted me to start writing a Superman legacy origin movie before the DCU was even a thing and before I even had my 10-year plan. They just wanted another origin Superman movie
And now
on
I'm gonna
top of
build
Michael B.
it.
Jordan's Superman
Right.
movie, on top of Henry Cavill's Superman universe that is still fleshing out in Snyderverse fashion. Wow. There's also been a tweet from the Green Lantern who was in Snyderverse saying, sell Snyderverse to Netflix. And James Gunn directly responded with, Snyderverse is dead and Netflix doesn't want it.
Yeah.
Like, well, you speak for just everybody now, huh? Yeah. Did Netflix appoint you as their national fucking spokesperson?
Yeah, see, I'm wondering, well, he would
Somebody needs to take James Gunn's phone away.
Yeah, he
Like,
reminds me of other people
Stop!
that would tweet too much and say stupid things
Yeah.
constantly.
Just rip that shit out of their hands.
4 years of that shit.
Yeah. God, stop it. Just stop saying things that, like, contradict things that we don't even know about. Like, just say you fired Henry Cavill and move on. Own up to it, you idiot.
Yeah, I don't like the dancing there.
No.
Like, you either fired him or you didn't. It's, we didn't continue working
He
with
didn't
him
fit.
because he doesn't fit, is you
Gal
use
Gadot
so
left.
many words to say,
Yeah.
we fired him.
We fired him. Right.
3 words. Or 2 words, he's fired. He gone. Bye-bye.
If Ezra Miller stays after the Flash movie's all said and done, because I get it.
My mom.
Because this is the one where my mom lives. Yeah. Ugh.
What have
Snooze
you
fest.
done? I don't know.
Ugh. So I hope Ezra Miller doesn't remain as Flash, honestly, and like I hope DC fails yet again, and we
Since
don't
we're on
get
the
DC
jumping
movies.
the gun, and you didn't mention this.
Yeah.
Over the weekend,
Yeah,
which I
hit it to
thought
me.
was funny.
Give it to me.
Because all the
Oh,
crazy
yeah. They announced what
fanboys
they're like.
with the Ant-Man,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hate.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
stuff came out
Mm-hmm.
that there's been some test screenings for Aquaman 2.
Waterman. Namor? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
And they're bad.
Yeah?
And there was the first tweet saying, like, we don't know how, like, no one knows still how that movie made $1 billion with what the train wreck the first one was, and this one makes it like The Godfather is what one of the tweets said. And then like 2 or 3 more reporters have come out and corroborated, saying like, yeah, seen the early test screenings, not good.
Wow.
And they're running out of time to fix whatever they can fix because the movie comes out in like November. So, and they're saying that's why Jason Momoa wants to be Lobo or whatever.
Yeah, or Bane, right?
Or whoever, but he's
Lobo,
like,
yeah.
that's why he's already like, yeah, I'm done with this role, because he already knows how bad the movie is. And the movie's already, you got to think all the stuff with Amber Heard and all the other, like, fired, not fired, back on, back. Like, I could only imagine.
And Jason Momoa came out and directly supported Ezra Miller, which I get supporting mental health and, like, you don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but no. He can't remain in the DCU.
They can't remain in the DCU.
They can't remain in the DCU. I was talking about Barry Allen Flash.
Okay.
Is a he, so that's how I cover my bases.
Well,
bitch.
I was just clarifying so people don't think that you were trying to be a dick.
No,
that's all.
I wasn't. No. I do
Because when
hate
he's
them.
going to be a dick, he will be a dick. There's
will
no,
be.
like, hidden dick
No,
agenda.
you don't know. Yeah, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm being an
No,
asshole.
he
You
goes-
know. Yeah, and it has a giant A.
Ass man.
Yeah.
But not in the way you're thinking. No, I
caught the first trailer for Shazam, or not the first trailer since. Like,
We can
the
move
Super
on to
Bowl.
that, too.
I caught the first
the metrics
promo
are bad.
for it.
It's,
I bet
it's being muted.
'Cause
No
it
one's
looks like
talking
shit.
about it.
Yeah.
They're not. Well, the worst part is there's no. What press have you seen?
None. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm announcing that I saw a
James
trailer
Gunn
for
is
the
literally
movie.
being a dick and
That's-
like burying
yeah.
the movie.
We didn't get a trailer before Ant-Man. They showed Flash, which comes out after.
He's pushing all his cards on that movie, hoping
On
that there's
Flash?
enough salvageable
Yeah, he
stuff
is.
to use in his JGCU, and that's what I'm calling it. We're calling it from this point forward because
No, because
it's
a bunch
James
of shit
Gunn's
got
cinematic
dumped on
universe.
him, but it's his
But he isn't
duty
making it better.
to fix it all. Right.
He could
I
have
know.
wrote out and finished the Snyderverse with a nice finish.
No, instead he released a slate of the old Snyderverse stuff topping off chapter 1. What?
And then the Constantine
Flash
stuff
is,
that happened.
Shazam is chapter 1 of Gods and Monsters. It starts with Shazam 2. Does it? Or does it start with like Blue Beetle? Or
after that.
Or after that.
With
Yeah.
the Creature
Commandos.
Commandos.
Creature Cotillion.
I just
Yeah, and the mall cops or whatever his other fucking thing was, the authority or whatever.
I mean, I've read a lot from the comments we get on Reddit and other places. That's like I've read, and someone like commented and they made a post about how the Batman was probably the most overall critic and fan liked movie of all the comic book movies that came out last year. And I just
critically, yeah. I admit, I agree with a lot of people like that movie over Marvel.
It's one of the only DC movies I haven't seen because nothing spoke to me. Like, I couldn't wait for the Dark Knight trilogy. All three of those movies were amazing. This movie just was like, hey, we still make Batman movies.
Yeah.
And here's another one.
This would be a Batman book that I picked up 12 issues of and put down. Yeah.
So I'm trying to say, and I'm not even saying it's a bad movie,
I read
but
12 pages of it. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. There's none of the action in the other ones. There's none of the,
no, it's like
that's why I have some faith in Flash being at least an entertaining movie for me to go see.
Michael Keaton's gonna ham it up like you've
never
seen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so I'm gonna go see the movie. One, I don't want to support Ezra Miller, but a lot more people than Ezra Miller worked on this movie, guys. Which you have to understand. You can't boycott the movie because of one actor.
No,
if you have to go see it and support all the fucking people who worked on it. Still,
it's not their fault.
You can't not go see. I will be going to see Flash.
The
still.
CGI squad that had to come in and rework the movie every year for 3 years straight.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't have any say in
They didn't have
any of
any
that.
say. So that's why I'm gonna go still see the movie. You know what I mean?
No, and I think Ben Affleck's gonna ham it up as Batman, and I think Michael Keaton looks like he couldn't be happier.
We get Ben Affleck in the blue and gray Batman suit, so I'm cool. And I love Flash personally. One of my favorite
cool
DC characters.
I'm not a big fan either.
Yeah, I don't like Ezra Miller as his. I don't like their portrayal of Barry Allen. I just don't.
And I don't
He's
even
doing
think
Wally West is the problem. He's doing like Justice League Unlimited.
See, I don't even think it's their problem. I think it's
Wally West.
It's the direction that the way they created that character for that universe. They made them very like.
He's like shy but nerdy, but like he should be smarter than he actually is, but he's not.
He's hard to describe. Like they tried
to
hit every trope but missed every
which they
trope.
do perfectly in the CW Flash show.
Right.
Right.
Which is like unanimous.
I know.
Everyone says that.
I'm hoping and praying, and I know they won't, but Flash ends and he runs back and resets the universe, and it's Grant fucking Gustin as Flash, and who's the CW Flash, and I would lose my fucking mind. I know it won't happen.
James?
I know it won't, because like the dude's been Flash for fucking 10 years now, so it's like
he's over it.
Yeah, I don't want to be Flash anymore, guys. You know what I mean? But I would.
Maybe don't be so quick.
Nice
to jump to conclusions.
To jump the gun. Yeah. Powergasm. Marvelgasm.
It's the orgies they have in Midgard. Midgasms. No? Okay. So we'll start right off since you said
no. Okay. Tough crowd. Anyway,
idea number 2.
I got the sweet bug bit. Nice.
Yeah. So I just
I thought that was it. I thought that was perfect.
Okay.
We're done now. That was a perfect outro.
Anyway,
yeah.
so.
No, that's perfect. Do a sweet outro and then go. So yeah, I just don't like the James Gunn universe. And then we just end it again.
Now you have a short.
This is a sweet outro, and then just I guess
like, what the fuck, man?
I guess there's more video.
I said cut.
I guess there's more video. You did the outro.
I didn't realize the joke would land that well. Okay, moving on.